Okay, welcome everybody to one of the first, or not one of the first, but first of many kind of guides that I'll be putting out there for new players. There will be a beginner guide, kind of an intermediate guide for when you progress a little further, and sort of an end game guide for when you've really made your bank grow quite a bit in Dreamscape, one of the greatest custom servers that I could recommend to anybody. So let's get started. My name is Juno, and we are here at the kind of starting screen. When you first make an account, you'll see this, and right here will show your starter gear. Now this is normal mode. Normal mode has normal XP rates, normal drop rates. The XP is just fine, there's no changes whatsoever, and that's normal mode. You get the starter gear and that's it. Here we have hardcore mode. Now don't be fooled by this little Iron Man icon, because hardcore is not an Iron Man. Hardcore characters can trade with anybody they want to, and they can play just like any normal character. The only difference is they receive a bonus 15% drop rate bonus to their account, so they will have bonus drop rate. The downfall here is that your XP rates are extremely small, so you will level to 99 a lot slower than a normal character. However, if you don't like this, you can remove hardcore, and the gear is the same. Now, Iron Man is, as is, an Iron Man. It cannot trade with anybody, it cannot access shops, it's on its own. However, you still can donate for in-game items if you so please. Now, the Iron Men get the biggest drop rate bonus of 25% and the normal XP. So they're essentially just a normal character, but Iron Man with more drop rate. So for this video, I'm gonna go ahead and choose a normal character and confirm. Make my character. Let's make him green. All right. So what you're gonna want to do, first thing you want to do is click the clan chat, and you're going to want to join the help chat. Now, people are extremely helpful, and if you have any questions, you can always ask, and they will lead you in the right direction. So now you want to go ahead and talk to the Dreamscape guide. You want to set a pin. So I'll just I'll go ahead and set my pin, because why not? Now I know you might be thinking, you can hack this account, but you won't be. Anyway, welcome to Dreamscape, okay? So, right now we're going to go through kind of a tour of the different areas of the map. You're going to be led by the guide. He's going to take you to the soul room. This is the dicing area. He's going to show you some donator zones, a raid zone. There are 3 different raids, for example. Lots of interesting stuff that we've got here. So once we're finished here, we will see. So it's asking me to click the green star, continue. This is the donator zone. It's another donator zone. As you can see, there's plenty of benefits of being a donator, so don't hesitate. Alright, so once you get through this, you are here in the hometown, okay? So I'm here at home, and I received all the starter gear, so I'm going to go ahead and put it on. And I have a choice of melee or range, so I've got a gravity hammer, an omni talisman staff, and dual berettas. So I want to use the dual berettas. Now, I don't know where to go, I don't know where I want to start, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask the help chat that I joined earlier. Where can I start? And mystery box, M box, is going to be the first place you actually want to go. It's one of the best places you can start as a new player. And the reason for this are for the multitude of things these penguins actually drop. So let me go ahead and kill one of these. I'm going to put this on rapid. See, I'm training pretty quickly. And getting stronger. The penguins are dying a little faster. I'm gonna kill one of these. You don't actually need food very often, because most things don't hit, but the things that do hit hard, and that's why you want to collect these penguin bones. These penguin bones are going to be very useful. You want to keep them in your bank for later, because we're going to be using them on the altar to get prayer experience. And we want to get to Soul Split, which is the level 92 prayer that is kind of like lifesteal. That's going to be very useful throughout your Dreamscape journey. So I'm going to go ahead and keep killing these until I get a mystery box drop, or, you know, something. But the thing you want to look out for the most from these penguins are the mystery boxes, because the mystery box has a very good chance of dropping a mystery box, a double XP ring, and that will be very useful to you in many different areas. So I just got 99 range. So another way you can get the double XP ring is whenever you hit 99 in a skill, you are given 3 spins here. I just got Vanguard gloves. That's good ranging gloves. So I'm gonna go ahead and spin. We're gonna press the button, and I got an Amulet of Fury ornament. That's actually a pretty good item for me to start out with. Let's finish up these rolls. An Elysian Spirit Shield. Not too useful, especially because, you know, I don't have the defense right now, obviously. But let's go ahead and do the last one, and another Elysian. So no double XP ring. Not too much luck. But let's see, what do we got here? Let's kill one more. Let's see what we get. Another thing you get from many different monsters is scrolls. These kind of clue scrolls, and we have guides on that on our Wikipedia page. So here we have more penguin bones. Let me see if anybody... Okay, so penguins can also drop Armadale gear, and it's not quite good to wear it, but what you can do is go ahead and type in : soul room, as you would have seen in the tutorial, in the guide. Soul room is a place where, first of all, little drops like these that you may not want, you can go ahead and exchange all, and it will exchange the kind of random items into 1 bill checks. And this is going to be useful for me as a new player because I need money. So I've got this crystal key, but I don't know what I want to do with it, or I don't know how to use it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go home and head over down here south, and along the west wall of the bank on the outside we've got a little chest here, crystal chest. Let's open that up. Ring of Wealth. Wow, that's actually pretty lucky. So I can pop that on and have a little bonus 3% drop rate from the very beginning. Next thing we've got, so you can, there's plenty of things you can get from this chest, a lot of which you can just collect or take to the soul room for money. One of which is a royal sickle. And a royal sickle will want to be the first weapon you shoot for. And if you don't have much luck here on the crystal chest, once you get your skills nice and high up, you can type in : starter boss, and you can fight Torquats. And these are going to be quite tough. They're going to take a little bit to kill, but the upside is they have a chance to drop a brutal whip or a royal sickle. Those are going to be great starter weapons for you to really give you that boost you need to start moving on to, you know, bigger and better bosses. One thing you'll see drop here from these Torquats, like many bosses, if not all bosses here in Dreamscape, is souls. Now each boss drops their own soul. For example, you'll see the Torquat soul be dropped right here when it dies. So we'll wait for that. Okay. Okay, so I just got a Torquat soul. Now when I collect 200 of these, I can combine them to make a key. So we can go back to : soul room. And when I have 200, I can make a key and click on this chest here. And I can look for the Torquat boss. So that's right here. And when I have a key, I have a possible chance to get the Royal Sickle or the Brutal Whip that I'm looking for. But let's say I don't really want to, you know, collect them all, or maybe I'm looking for a little bit of a quicker approach, or I want some money. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to : market, and you're gonna find that market is a very convenient place you're gonna be most of your time. Maybe not most of your time here, but you're gonna spend a lot of time here if you're looking to buy and sell items. So there's 3 shops located here. There's 1, 2, and 3. And I'm gonna come to the one down here in south, and I want to sell these souls. So I can't find anybody here that's willing to buy them off me immediately. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna right click the player owned shop manager and open my store. And I'm gonna click the Torquat soul and I can enter the price. So let's say, you know, I want to sell them for 1 bill ticket each. And I'm gonna enter, and then I'm going to sell them all. These will sit here, and I can go ahead and I can't yell because I'm a donator, but as you will see, the community will be happy to yell for me if I ask. So I just asked, can somebody yell that I'm selling 8 Torquat souls on my player-owned shop? If I'm online and those sell, I will get a notification here in my chat box telling me that whatever it is that was in my shop has just sold. And I can come here and collect my money. But seeing as nobody has bought in the souls yet, I'm gonna go ahead and head back home. And I want to go here and get some prayer up with these penguin bones that I got. Let's do all 5. Okay. So we've done a little bit of PVMing. We got some prayer levels. I'm kind of tired of PVMing though. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna skill a little bit, and you'll find that one of the greatest ways to make money, if you're not looking to do too much fighting, is I'm gonna come here with my hopefully if I received a double XP ring, but it is still beneficial to come here whether you have one or not, and start thieving. So I just got 6 thieving. I think I can move on around 25. Or no, 50. So level 50. And I'm gonna work my way up to the scimitars. And at level 99, I can actually go ahead and start thieving two bill tickets. So 2 bill per pickpocket. So per pick at the stall, every time an action happens, I'm gonna get 2 bill. And that's an insane amount. I can spend, let's say, 20 minutes here and probably collect somewhere around 500 bill or a trill. And the amazing part about that is it can really boost my bank, and I can start focusing on getting more stuff. But if I get bored of thieving, you know, and that can happen along the way, there are other options. For example, I'm gonna go ahead and head to my skilling area and go to woodcutting and fire making. And a very fascinating thing about this server is it's not all about PVMing. You don't need to PVM in order to get everything you want. There's always different options. So I'm gonna grab my coins. I'm gonna head to this woodcutter here, grab the shop, and let's grab an iron hatchet and start chopping a tree. And the thing about chopping trees here is that there's a chance that I can get a bird's nest to drop right on my feet, so you gotta look out for it. But if it does drop, I can open it if I choose to. And if I open it, it has a chance to actually give me a Ring of Wealth imbued, and that is a very expensive item. It goes for around 400 trillion. So you'll see that that's quite a bit of money, but it is rare. So as a starter, I would recommend, when you do get these nest drops, you can sell them to players in the market, in your player-owned shop, or to just players you find, and you can sell them for 1 trill each. So that's the beauty of some of the skilling here. But once I get a bit more, I can definitely, come in here and look for some other stuff. You can go ahead and start Slayer here if you need something, a more, how should I put it, straightforward way to start PVMing. But another zone you can go to is Train. If you're tired of, let's say, fighting penguins all day, you can fight these Pikachus. I'm fighting with an iron axe. But there's always a chance to get a bunch of different drops that will be, man, this guy's chasing me. But that will be useful to you in the long run. So that will be kind of the start of it. You make your first trillion or two, and you get your double XP ring. You start training up, and you want to go ahead and start looking for different gear and whatnot, which I will show you guys how to kind of get in the next video. All right, goodbye.